Keep her nose off the ground is important. If their nose hits the ground, they're gonna start pulling. They're gonna start sniffing everything, and they're gonna start pulling towards the sniff. So it's extremely important. Keep their head up. Arya, come on. Keep her head up. Good girl. Keep reinforcing her. She's doing good. Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're going to be doing some training with Arya. We're going to be doing on leash, right? This is a big issue with a lot of handlers, a lot of trainers. I mean, a lot of owners with their dogs pulling. Arya is a puller, so we're gonna walk through some steps on how we're gonna stop her from pulling, and we're gonna be using a prong collar. Arya, foos, good girl. Wait. So I'm gonna step off on my left foot, and we're gonna walk. She's gonna pull a little bit. I'm gonna use a couple commands like no, wait, right? It's a little transition that I do. Means you're pulling. No means you're gone too far, right? So here we go. Good girl. Ah. Good girl. Come on, foos. Wait. Come on. Turn. Come on. Aria, foos. Aria, here. Good girl. Ah. So I want to keep her as close to me as possible. You can see she's starting to pull. The more slack I give her, the more she starts pulling, right? This is a normal walk for Arya. This is a normal walk right here. So I'm gonna grip this up a little bit so she doesn't have that much access to go that far, right? Arya, sit, sit, sit. Good girl. Down, down. Now reset her. Arya, foos, and we just start to walk again. Ah. The main thing about a dog walking is them being able to smell everything that's out here. Good girl. Stay with me. Good girl. Come on, turn. As soon as she does that turn, she goes wide and then she starts wanting to pull. So I recognize that before we make the turn. I slow it down next time a little bit for her. And we're just keeping her in pace with us, right? She's not pulling us. She's not all over the place. Arya, slow down. Ah. She started pulling. Sit. And I stopped her. Foos. Arya, turn. Come on. Arya, sit. Good girl. And this is repetition. Just doing this over and over again in a small space, 15, 20 yards. You start to teach your dog the function of the e-collar, right? You start teaching them how to walk without pulling you. Ah. She started to get a little ahead of me. I corrected her. Come on. Wait. Good girl. Good girl. Wait. Wait. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on, Foos. Ah. Where you going? Wait. All right, sit. You have to reset your dog. We're trying to get her to walk on the slack leash. She's scratching the prong collar. But to get her to walk on the slack leash and not a tight grip leash. So as soon as she's done. Arya, come on. Come on. Wait. Good girl. Good girl. Keep her nose off. Keep her nose off the ground. It's important. If their nose hits the ground, they're gonna start pulling. They're gonna start sniffing everything, and they're gonna start pulling towards the sniff. So it's extremely important. Keep their head up. Arya, come on. Keep her head up. Good girl. Keep reinforcing her. She's doing good. Good girl. Good girl. Ah. Good girl. Reading your dog is important. Being able to see potential situations coming up. Like for instance, there's a car coming. Arya can't see it, but she can hear it. Right? Arya, sit. Sit. I'm gonna make her sit when a car comes up so it doesn't startle her. I do this with all my dogs. It's important, right? To calm them down, and then we continue to walk. Good girl. Good girl, Arya. Good girl. Right? She's not startled by the car. We continue to walk. Arya, come on. You do real good healing down here. You do awful down here on this end right here. Good girl. Good girl. Good walk. So you can see the leash is slacked. And I got her on a good heel. Arya, come on. Come on. We come back to the pass again. Arya, sit. Sit. Good girl. Good heel. Good heel. We'll do one more pass. And we'll see how Arya does in this pass. Arya, come on. Foos. Nose up. Foos. Nose up. Nose up. Come on. Sit. Good girl. We want to make our last pass. Good girl. Good girl, Arya. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Alright, good job, Arya. So that's how when you want to stop them from pulling you on leash and everything, this is extremely important, right? Because if you can't control the dog on leash, because the leash and the collar is your connection, is your connection to the dog. If you can't control that, you can't control the dog at all, right? So that's us walking Arya on leash. That's her starting her leash training. She did really well. That was actually her first time doing that in that manner with me. So I'm extremely excited about that progress right there. She'll be doing that every day until she leaves. But that's how we start getting them to stop pulling us, and we do short reps and then we do long reps. So I'm Madison Bell. Y'all have a good one.